Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in episode 2. This is week 1 of our regular season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We play them in Orlando first and then Tampa Bay later in the season. So, in our last episode, we played against the Buccaneers. It was preseason matchup, by the way, and we actually won against them, so I'll have that link to the video in the description. So we're going to play primetime under the lights against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Next few episodes, we will face off against the Detroit Lions, the Houston Texans, Minnesota Vikings, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I am going to probably skip the Minnesota Vikings episode. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at kickoff.
Tonight, from Orlando, Florida, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay, it is kickoff time here in DisneyWorld Stadium in Orlando, Florida. So the Orlando Wizards are ready to kick this off. Chris Boswell, the former Pittsburgh Steelers kicker, kicks it for the Wizards, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they return this one. They get stopped at the 35. We get to see the 23-year NFL quarterback veteran Tom Brady stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. Nothing is going to stop him. He is 46 years old. He turned 46 on August 3rd. He will turn 46 on August 3rd of 2023. And Tariq Cohen is going to run the football, and he gets stopped at the 37 for a gain of 29 yards on that play. So that will be a first down and 10 from the 37-yard line. So Tom Brady, he is going to throw this football to the receiver there. That will be a second and 10. And we're going to use some man coverage here for the defense. So they are going to hand this off to Tariq Cohen. And Cohen, he is going to get stopped at the 17 to rush his 49 yards. So that was a 20-yard return. This is his second run of the game that he has had more than 20 yards per carry on that play. So that will be a first down and 10. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneer Levante David makes his first sack in an Orlando Wizards uniform, and Richard Sherman makes that fumble recovery for a touchdown, and the Wizards will lead this one 7-0 here in Orlando. Alright, now second down and 7. They're at the 32-yard line, so they are going to throw this football to Tariq Cohen, and that is going to be a third down and 3. Tom Brady, he is 2 for 3 with only 7 yards in. So Tom Brady, he's going to get sacked by Cam Jordan, and it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who recover that fumble, but will not make a first down on that play. So Tyler Lockett, one of our best receivers last season for this Wizards football team, who led them to the Super Bowl win, by the way. And Tyler Lockett, he is ready to return this kickoff here for the Orlando Wizards. And he is going to get stopped at the 42. We get to see Cam Newton step onto the field for the first time in an Orlando Wizards uniform. He's in our Toronto Huskies, Mounties, London Bulldogs, London Black Knights franchises, and I'm going to restart my Chicago Tigers franchise tonight. I already deleted my previous file for that. So that was a 26-yard reception for David Njoku, the former Cleveland Browns tight end. So speaking of the Cleveland Browns, Cam Newton, he is going to throw this to former Cleveland Browns wide receiver Jarvis Landry, and that will be his first receiving touchdown in a Orlando Wizards uniform. So they will lead this one 14-0 here in Orlando, Florida. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 5 now. So Tom Brady, he is ready to throw the football. He's going to throw this to O.J. Howard, and that will be a 1st and 10. They're at the 47, 56 total yards here for Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay, they're going to actually throw the football. They're going to throw this one. That's going to be incomplete. So that's going to be a 2nd down and 10 from the 47-yard line. And they are going to throw this football. And that is a pass deflection. So that will be a 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. And there's only 3:23 to go in the first half. So Tom Brady, he does not want to get sacked, but he does get sacked by Cam Jordan. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson makes that fumble recovery for the Orlando Wizards. He does a front flip there, and Orlando will extend its magical lead to 21-0. We're going to take a break. Okay, breaking news. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who just scored the last defensive touchdown for the Orlando Wizards, is down and hurt, so he will not be able to return in this game. And Tom Brady throws the first touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. This will be the first points of the game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see you guys at kickoff. Okay, it is kickoff time here in Orlando, Florida. And now Jarvis Landry will be ready to return the kickoff. And he is going to take this all the way to the end zone for the Orlando Wizards. This will be the first kickoff return for a touchdown this season. That was a 95-yarder, and they will extend this lead 29-7. So we're going to take a break, and we'll see you guys in the second half. He slides on in there and gets a touchdown. Okay, now it is kickoff time here in Orlando to begin the second half. So Jarvis Landry will be ready to return, and he's going to return it down around the 32-yard line. And that, my friends, is going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use the stick pass play on 1st down and 10 here for the Orlando Wizards. And yes, we finally got Jaylon Jefferson as our quarterback. So he's going to play another season with this Orlando Wizards team. So our star running back from last season, Quentin Adebayo, will not be on this roster this season. He left the Wizards after they won the Super Bowl. So he is going to throw this to Jarvis Landry as he gets stopped at the 9. 2 for 2, 59 yards there. And we are at 1st and goal. So we're going to use a curl flats pass play. And Jaylon Jefferson, he is at a 92 overall. And Jarvis Landry claims another touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. So that will be his 50th career touchdown reception. And they will lead this one 36-7. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 46-yard line. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. And Tariq Cohen gains 2 yards on that play. So he has 7 carries, 85 yards in this game. 2nd and 8 now. Tampa Bay. Richard Sherman gets sacked, but Kawan Short makes the fumble recovery, and he gets stopped by Andre Smith, the Tampa Bay wide receiver, and this will be a 1st down and 10 here for Orlando. Yes, finally, 1st down. Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to Levante David. He drops the pass, but we're still on second down here. So I'm going to use the screen pass. I'm going to use the bubbles. No, I'm not going to use bubble screen, but I am going to use play action. I'm going to use the play action here, and I'm going to use the PA boot LT on second down and 10 from the 32. Jaylon Jefferson. I'm going to run the football with him. He uses that nice juke move, though, and he gets stopped at the 16. So he has 3 rushes and 58 yards. So that is going to be a first down and 10. So I am going to switch out some of my plays. I'm going to use the weak formation here. I'm not going to use Njoku, but I am going to use some Chris Godwin, and I might put in some T.Y. Hilton, whom we just recently signed. And Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to Chris Godwin, and Chris Godwin scores his first touchdown of the season for the Orlando Wizards, and it will now be a 43-7 lead here at DisneyWorld Stadium. All right, so Cam Jordan made a fumble recovery, and this will be a first down and 10 with only 55 seconds to go. Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to T.Y. Hilton, and he does get stopped, though, at the 4-yard line. 5 for 6, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This will be his first reception in a Orlando Wizards uniform. So I'm just going to run the football with Jaylon Jefferson, and I get stopped at the 1. So 4 carries, 61 yards there, and they're at the 1-yard line. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this football, and that's going to be incomplete. So 5 for 7, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. We're going to use a quick slants route here on 3rd and goal. By the way, this is the beginning of the 4th quarter, and I am going to throw this to Godwin. That's going to be incomplete, and that will be a 4th and goal. So we're going to use a run play featuring Frank Gore. If we do not get this touchdown, this will be Tampa Bay possession, but I'm pretty sure we'll get this touchdown easy, and we will. So it will now be a 50-7 lead here for the Orlando Wizards. Okay, 2nd and 4 now from the 41. So Tom Brady, he is going to throw this football. That's going to be incomplete. So that is going to be a 3rd and 4 from the 41-yard line. We're going to blitz here on defense, and they're at the 41. So they are going to throw this football. Actually, he's going to get sacked by Richard Sherman. So that will be a 2nd sack of the game. So Orlando defensively has 7 sacks this game. And this is, I think, our 2nd highest, because we had 9 sacks in our London Black Knights episode against the New York Jets, which I did upload today on my channel. I will have that in the I will have the link to the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out if you haven't already. Anyways, 1st and 10, Jaylon Jefferson hands us off to TJ Yeldon, and he is still on his feet whatsoever. He does get stopped, though, at the 28. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, 2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to Jarvis Landry, and that's going to be an incompletion. 7 for 11 there, 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that will be a 3rd and 9. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this to Tyler Lockett, and he gets stopped, though, at the 1. So 8 for 12 there. So that was a 22-yard reception. His foot was in the end zone, yes, but was the ball? No. But we're going to run it in with Jaylon Jefferson. That will be a touchdown for the Wizards, and it will be 58-7. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Okay. 2nd down at 20. Sean Davis made a sack for Orlando, and they lost a lot of yards there. So Tom Brady, he had 115 yards. The game is over. The Orlando Wizards win their first regular season matchup of the season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So this basically wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near future, and we'll see you at stats. All right, Jaylon Jefferson, 149.3 passer rating, 8 for 12 there, 178 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. Tom Brady, 117.6 passer rating, 11 for 15, 115 yards there, 1 touchdown. Cam Newton, perfect passer rating, 1 touchdown there. Tariq Cohen, he had 7 carries, 85 yards, no touchdowns. Jaylon Jefferson did have 6 carries, 63 yards on a touchdown, and Frank Gore had a touchdown as well. But Jarvis Landry, 2 touchdowns on the day. Chris Godwin and O.J. Howard both claimed 1 touchdown reception. O.J. Howard whatsoever did score Tampa Bay's only touchdown of the game. So Cam Jordan, 3 sacks. Richard Sherman, 2 sacks. Sean Davis, Quan Alexander, and Levante David all had 1 sack. There were no INTs whatsoever, but there were fumble recoveries. Kawan Short, Olivier Vernon, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who scored a touchdown but left the game early, Cam Jordan, and Richard Sherman. So the ones who did score touchdowns were Sherman and Johnson. There was a kickoff return for a touchdown. Juice Landry had a 95-yarder for a touchdown. And Tyler Lockett, he just returned punts. So that wraps it up, everybody. See you guys soon. Have a great Friday afternoon.